Hi guys, welcome back again to the channel. Today we're making a very simple wrap gown. So if you're interested, continue watching and watch the video to the end so you understand every part of it, okay? And before we continue, please go ahead and give the video a thumbs up so that every other person can benefit from the tutorial as well, okay? Thank you so much. So with that being said, let's get started. So guys, for that wrap gown, I have my plain crepe here. So actually you can make use of any fabric of your choice. If you want a flowered crepe or any material at all, please go ahead and make use of it, okay? So for the sake of this tutorial, I'm making use of a plain material so that it will be easy for us to see the markings and get to understand it perfectly. So someone just sent me this style and I thought I should bring it for us to, learn as well. So guys, I have 2 yards of crepe material here and I just place it on fold into two fold, okay? So if you're of a bigger size, for this wrap gown, you need about 2.5 yards to get it done. Do you understand? So guys, to start, I'm going to mark out a starting point line. And this line will serve as my shoulder line. So guys, to mark my vertical measurement, which is the measurement from shoulder downwards, I'm going to take away 4 inches for my sleeve and add my vertical measurement, okay? So the only vertical measurement I need for this gown is just the bust point, the hip and the length of the gown. So guys, minus 4 inches, I'll mark the bust point I'm working with, which is 9 inches. 9 inches. From the shoulder to the hip length is 25 inches. Then from shoulder to the length of the gown is 58 inches. So 58 inches, I added 1 inch for allowance, okay? So guys, I have my bust line, then the hip line and the length of the gown, 58 plus 1 inch for allowance, okay? The next step will be to impute the horizontal measurement. So the bust circumference I'm working with is 36. What I'm going to do is to divide 36 by 4. So 36 divided by 4 will give us 9 inches. 9 inches, then I mark. So I folded this fabric into 2, not into 4. Okay? So from here, this 9 inches I marked, from here to here will represent only the back part of the gown. The front side has an overlap. It's a wrap gown. So for that reason, from here, I'm going to add the bust circumference divided by 2. Okay? So which is 18. 36 divided by 2, 18. Then I mark. So this is folded into 2. So it means the double of the front side. So that by the time we finish cutting it, this side will cross over to the other side, while this side will cross over to the other side, forming a wrap gown. Do you get? So when you open from here to here, you will get 18, which is covering only the back side of the gown. I hope you understand. So from here to here is like double measurement of the front side because they are folded into 2. Do you get? So this is what I have here. And over to the hip line, we are going to still do the same thing. So the hip circumference I'm working with is 38 divided by 4. Divided by 4 will give us 9.5, and I mark. So the next step will be to add the hip circumference divided by 2, which is 19. 19, then I mark. I hope you are following. So I'll come to the hemline. I will impute the hip circumference divided by 4 as well. Hip circumference divided by 4, and over here I'll just measure 8 inches. 8 inches. This is where I'm going to start my curve effect. Do you understand? So I'll just make a curve from that point, like so. Just feel free to design your curve the way you like. So guys, the 8 inches I added here is representing the bust span. That's what I have in mind by adding 8 inches. This is not constant. If you don't want it in this form, just add whatever you want to add. Just make sure you get the curve. Just make sure you get the curve, just like I did here. So the next step is to come over here. Now we are going to create the sleeve. Okay? So for that sleeve, for the armhole, I'm going to, from here, come in by 4 inches. 4 inches. Do you understand? I'll take it to the shoulder line. So having done that, I'll come over here and I'll take this 4 inches. I came in by 4 inches. I'll transfer the same 4 inches to this other side. This will represent the back armhole. The back armhole. Do you understand? Like I said, that gown is a wrap gown. So from here to here is going to the back armhole for us to get a perfect armhole sleeve. I hope you understand. So that is that. The next step is to take away 4 inches. Remember, we took away 4 inches for the sleeve, and I'll be marking my armhole depth. So my armhole depth in this case is 7 inches. 7 inches. Whatever is your armhole depth, take away ½ inch or 1 inch and mark. So actually the armhole depth I'm working with is 7.5. So I just took away ½ inch and marked 7 inches so that it will not be too open. But if you want it to be too open, then there's no need taking away the ½ inch or 1 inch. I hope you understand. So this is the armhole depth. This will represent the armhole curve. Do you get? So having created my armhole curve, I will measure 1 inch here, which will allow me to fold this part, because I'll be folding this part and I'll use bias to turn this part. So I will add 1 inch for folding allowance over here, and I'll connect from hip line to this part with a straight line. So it's that simple. If you have any question, leave it in the comment section. I will attend to it. So this is what I have now. So can you see the shape from here to here and then down? Do you understand? So if you're enjoying this tutorial, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. Okay? Thank you so much. So this side, I'm going to come here and I'll take away 4 inches and mark the neck depth. Do you understand? The kind of neck depth. So depending on how low you want the back side to be, go ahead and mark it. If you want to mark 8 inches, 9 inches, 10 inches, is up to you. But for me, I'm going to measure 7 inches and mark. This is how low I want the back side to be. So I'll connect it to this point. Okay? So can you see this gown is actually very simple and it looks so nice. You can make this gown and use a jacket to wear it, or you wear it alone. It's actually very fine. So this is what I have. So this is basically the cutting part of this gown. Very, very simple. Go ahead and try it. Let me know your results in the comment section. So the next step will be to sew the gown. So I'm going to use my bias tape to turn up this side and this side, the armhole part. So after using the bias tape to turn this side, then I'm going to fold in very tiny fold. I'll fold in this side from here to here. Just fold it like this and like this. Very tiny fold, and then you stitch. And over here, I'll fold it as well. I'm going to fold it like this and stitch. Do you understand? So it's actually very simple. So I'll go and do that and I'll be right back. So guys, after sewing, this is what I have. So I've gone ahead to use my bias to tidy up the armhole, as you can see. So this is the wrong side of the gown. So this is the two of them. So I folded this part. So after folding, make sure you iron it flat. Do you understand? So that here will relax very well. Do you get? So this is the front part and this is the shape. Okay? So this is basically what I have. And when you open it, it's just one piece wrap gown. One piece wrap gown. Okay? So we are adding the strap for the sleeve now. Remember, during the cutting, we took away 4 inches. We took away 4 inches for the sleeve. So this material is on fold now. So I'm going to measure the same 4 inches that we took away before. I'll measure it and add about 1 inch or ½ inch for allowance. 1 inch or ½ inch allowance is okay. So I'm going to cut it out. So this will represent the sleeve now. Okay, so I have 2 sleeves. I'll divide this into 2. So I have about 1.5 inches here. You can make use of 1 inch. If you want it very tiny, just make use of 1 inch. So I want as much as 1½ inch. So this is it. For this will serve as the sleeve. So this will be here. No, there are 2, and when you open it, it's something like this. So you are going to attach one over here and one over here. Do you understand? So this is how the sleeve will be. So I'll now go over to the machine and fold the sleeve. I'll fold it like this and fold like this, and also fold like this and stitch to form the sleeve strap. Okay, so I'll do that. After sewing, I'm going to attach it here and here, just like I explained before. So guys, after attaching the sleeve, this is what I have. So the gown is ready, and yeah, this is the sleeve So like I explained before, this is the part of the sleeve that went to the back from the front. Okay, so this is the armhole, and yeah, this is the second sleeve. Okay, so this is basically it for this simple wrap gown. So guys, go ahead and try it out. Let me know your results in the comment section. So guys, please go ahead and give the video a massive thumbs up so that it will get to every other person who need it. Okay, so this is basically it. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, I'll see you again. For now, it is bye bye.